Good, happy Tuesday evening, and happy Halloween, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We begin with breaking news. At least 7 dead, 15 injured in possible act of terror on New York City bike path. Let's take a listen to the video from WABC in New York.
Have you ever looked for a hotel online? Did you notice that there are so many different prices out there for the exact same room? Well, Trivago does the work for you and instantly compares the prices of over 600,000 hotels from over 200 different websites. Instead of searching for hours or spending too much, Trivago makes it easy for you to find the ideal hotel for the best price. Trivago shows you all the different prices for the exact same room. And that's how you can be sure that you find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
This is breaking news from Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
And we continue to follow that breaking news. I'm David Navarro. This out of Lower Manhattan in the West Village. We're being told at least 4 people injured on the West Side Highway after eyewitnesses tell us a vehicle ran people down in the bike lane there. Police responded to the incident, and there are reports that gunshots were fired. We're also being told that 1 person is in custody at this time. Now, the victims of this incident were taken to Bellevue Hospital. Their conditions at this time unknown. As a result of this investigation, the West Side Highway south of West Houston Street in the West Village has been closed. Police still searching for additional victims as they try to determine exactly what occurred in this incident. But once again, at least 4 people injured somewhere on the West Side Highway in the bike lane where a vehicle, eyewitnesses say, just plowed down people, bicyclists, anyone that was in its path. Not sure yet at this time on what was the motive, what was behind this. It's still very early in the investigation. We have an eyewitness news crew on the way to the scene, but clearly a lot of concern. This is a big night in Lower Manhattan area, the big West Village Halloween party set to...
Okay, and there you go on that report in that video. Again, at least 7 people are dead and more than a dozen were injured after a truck mowed down people on a bike path in New York City today. City officials believe this incident was deliberated in a possible act of terrorism. The suspect is in custody, we are hearing. We will keep you updated as we get more information into our newsroom. This is still breaking news in developing story. More than 100,000 still without power after coastal storm. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer. Okay, that video is loading. Here we go.
In the early morning hours, crews that had worked through the night restoring power were still on the job. Across the state, utility crews were dealing with downed trees on power lines and blocking roads.
I just called the bus to let them know that not to come up our road because they have nowhere to turn around.
In Amherst, there was a 2-hour school delay. Some other districts canceled classes altogether. At the height of the storm, more than 270,000 customers were without power, making it the 4th largest outage in state history. In order to help, crews are being brought in from surrounding states and Canada, but those crews face some very challenging conditions.
The restoration itself is a very significant physical challenge. We have to first deal with the tree itself. We have to clear the tree. In many instances, we have to replace the pole because it has broken, hang new transformers, and then ultimately replace the wire, the actual line carrying the current.
In the meantime, Jody Eddy says they'll just have to deal with it. But they're also looking out for their neighbors, as one of her children's wagons is serving as a warning to motorists.
People are driving up right to the wires and not seeing them, so they're stopping at the last second.
Eddie says the most frustrating thing is not knowing when they're going to get their power back. As we heard, in some cases that may not be until Friday. But Eddie's also keeping her sense of humor about it. She says at least she's not shoveling like she was a couple of years ago. Reporting live in Amherst, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer. We will keep you updated throughout this outage situation in New Hampshire. Chocolate products recalled from Wegmans Stop in Shop. Chocolate products are being recalled across almost half a country due to an uncleared allergen. The recalled retail items include, and here's this list. Let me show you the list. Hold on, everyone. Here's the full list of the recalled items. The recalled products were distributed in 23 states, including Massachusetts, Maine, and Vermont. They were sold in bulk of food bins at numerous supermarkets, including Wegmans Food Markets and Stop and Shop. No illnesses or allergic reactions have been reported, but customers who have brought the recalled items are asked to throw them away. To read the full release by the FDA, you can click on a link, and we'll share that link in the article with you. Westbrook police looking for missing teen. Ethan Combe McCarby has been found safe, according to Westbrook police. Westbrook police are asking for help in locating a missing teen. Ethan Combe McCarby, 17, was last seen at 9 a.m. Tuesday at Westbrook High School, police said. Police said Ethan is 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighs 120 pounds, and has blonde hair and blue eyes. Police said he might be driving a Kia Optima with Maine Black Bear license plate 201ADG. Ethan may be in the Portland or Westbrook area, police said. Anyone with information as to Ethan's whereabouts is asked to call the Westbrook Police Department at 207-854-0644. And now let's take a look at your markets right now and see how your market's closed for this evening. And here's a look at your markets. Dow and S&P 500 notch 7th straight monthly gain as stocks close out strong October. U.S. stocks rose slightly on Tuesday, the final trading day of the month, and posted another solid monthly gain. The S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 2.2% and 4.3% roughly in October. The two indexes also notched their 7th straight monthly gain. October has historically been one of the most turbulent months for stocks. What's next in the Mueller investigation? The indictment of 2 Trump campaign advisors and the announcement of another's guilty plea Monday marked the milestone in special counsel's ongoing investigation into Russia interference in the 2016 election. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday night and have a great rest of your Halloween. Good night, everyone. Bye.